If you're a parent struggling to get your baby to sleep, you're probably making this mistake. We've all heard of the cry it out method, right? You let them cry for a little bit and then you intermittently check in, put them back in the crib awake, try and let them fall asleep on their own. We've all heard about that. At 6 weeks, we hired a sleep consultant and my baby was waking at that time every 40 minutes. I was struggling. But through doing sleep training, I realized this method is different than the other ones. My baby has slept through the night since he was 10 weeks old. I believe in it so much, I went and got certified in it myself. The difference is that you don't just put your baby in the crib awake. There's a lot you do beforehand to set them up for success. That way when you put them in the crib, they understand it's time to sleep and want to fall asleep on their own. That way there's less tears and they actually fall asleep. So what do? I would say, are your wake windows changing throughout the day or are they consistent? If they're not consistent, then it might not feel like a lot to you, but it's chaos to your baby, which makes it really hard to fall asleep because they don't understand it's time. I would also look at over and under tiredness. If they're overtired, then their cortisol is through the roof. When you put them in the crib, they're going to scream and they're not going to fall asleep. But if they're undertired, then they're not ready to fall asleep, so they're going to scream. Also, sleep props. If sometimes you use them, sometimes you don't, they're going to cry for it all the time because they're not going to understand. Like sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. The reason that you've tried different methods but it's not working is because I would say what happens before you lay them in the crib awake is more important than what happens after. If they're not set up for success, then they are not going to fall asleep. And they're going to cry for a really, really long time. It's going to be brutal. I ended up getting certified in this method. I now work with like a couple people a month, and I'm not kidding. These people come in, their baby's waking every hour within a week. My last client, 5 days. Their baby's sleeping through the night. My sleep consultant I worked with has 5 kids, all slept through the night by week 8. It's not some cruel thing where you torture your kid. It's because they're being set up for success. Think about it like this. Not every action is created equal. Some are more important. You could be trying really, really hard, but if you're not doing a few certain things specific to your baby, they're not going to sleep. That's why this method is different. I created a free training at the link below. I would really recommend just stop listening to other people and do the free training. Coming from one mom who was like super tired and just wanted her confidence back and wanted to enjoy her family, this can get your baby sleeping. If you lock in and get it done, within 5 to 7 days, your baby could be sleeping through the whole entire night. So stop listening to other people on social media. This can really, really help you. Click the link below or go to actuallysleeping.com/free training.